But wait a minute, what happens to your company when it gets acquired? If you don't, today we're exploring one of the most talking about cases right now. I'm talking about Netflix acquiring Warner Brothers, a massive deal worth over $80 million. Because it's not just the business that changes, the culture, the creativity, and the public perception of an entire industry might shift with it. People warn about the creative idea of cinema as we know it, other warnings about monopolies, and many others fearing that art will be replaced by capitalism. And what does this tell us? That in every acquisition, especially when iconic or culturally loaded brands are involved, reputation is one of the very first things put at risk. Warner Bros. Isn't just a company, it's Harry Potter, Batman, The Matrix, basically a century of cinematic history. When a legacy brand like that gets absorbed by a giant like Netflix, people don't just ask, what will they do? They also ask what's going to happen to our culture, to our pure cinema. And this emotional shift can trigger anxiety, criticism, and expectations. On a creative level, the biggest concern is the same one we see in every acquisition, the fear that the new owner will change the rules. So, what's the point here? In this case, many worry that the content will be shaped more by capitalism than by artistic vision. That will get more safe titles, more franchises, and fewer author-driven projects. So here's the key point. Even the perception of a possible creative shift has a bigger impact on reputation than the actual shift itself. Because when a company is acquired, it's not just the business that changes. People emotion change, stakeholder expectation change, and the whole brand perceived value change. And if you don't communicate clearly through that transition, what could happen? Maybe a possible reputational crisis? Your brand reputation is one of the first things you need to protect, with no excuses. You need transparency, you need to communicate your vision, your mission, and your intentions. You need to reassure your stakeholders. So what can we say? Every acquisition reshapes how the brand is perceived. Manage it well and you grow. Manage it poorly and you risk losing trust, identity, and cultural value. Save this video if you care about your brand reputation and don't miss the next ones.